What's up all you treasure-seeking dudes and dudettes? Toy Shiz here, and I got a really quick review today. We're going to be checking out the brand new Mattel DC Multiverse Black Manta action figure from the new Aquaman movie. And special shout out and thank you to Mattel for sending this figure over for review. We're going to take a look at him. I'm really digging this character, and I love what they're doing with just what I've seen so far in the trailer. I don't want to know nothing about this movie except for the fact that I think it's really cool that they put Black Manta in there. Packaging looks great. Nice window box right there. You can clearly see that, you know, all this great stuff is included. Some kind of sword. You got the collect and connect. You got a really nice picture of Black Manta. You got all the information about the Trench Warrior collect and connect figure, only 4, and here's his bio if you want to go ahead and read it. Now, if you don't know who Black Manta is, not a lot of people do, and not a lot is known about him. Basically, Black Manta is a man named David Hyde, supposedly. We don't really know. Anyways, the basic stuff you gotta know, and it really doesn't change between iterations and retcons and all that kind of stuff, other than this dude hates Aquaman. He dresses all in black. He's got a really sweet manta ray helmet, and it shoots frickin' laser beams out of its eyes. And that's really all you gotta know, unless I do a who in the holy heck vid. But I want you to know that he's looking really authentic to the movie as far as just what the character is supposed to look like. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into Black Manta. And here is Black Manta out of the packaging, and he is looking muy fantastico. I'm really digging this figure. He looks menacing, he looks scary, he looks every bit exactly how I would think Black Manta should be within the context of a Aquaman movie, and this action figure doesn't disappoint. There is the Collect and Connect head. This thing, I am really super stoked to put this thing together. Look at that mouth, man. That is crazy. Very xenomorph alien looking. And I did see in the trailer, I mean, this is like the Chitauri or whatever, the mass army that Aquaman's gonna have to go after, you know, hack and slash, blow them up, whatever it needs to do. But man, look at the sculpting on the paint on this thing. That is pretty neckish, I gotta say, Mattel. Looking pretty fantastic, not gonna lie. But anyways, we'll look at that a little bit later. Let's dive into Black Manta. Now this dude, he's all black. He is solid black. He's got red painted eyes. He's got a little bit of red accents on his chest, on the underside. But for the most part, it's just a black plastic action figure. And he does have a few hindrances, let's just say, here and there. He does have these tubes, and I really like that they put those in there, not gonna lie, but they are a bit hindrance to how you want to move him around and pose him, all that stuff. Does have a red layered spine on the back. Love all the different sculpting and everything on the helmet, the gauntlets, the back, the front, everything, man. This thing has a lot of love put into it, and I love the jetpacks on the back, or, you know, his water packs, whatever you want to call it. The only funny thing is his thighs look weird, man. This guy looks like he definitely did not skip leg day. He's got some chunky thighs, which it's okay. I mean, I'm nitpicking at this point, but if you want to be all, you know, Xenia on a top about it, it looks like that might be how he actually finishes Aquaman off in the movie. Anyways, so another thing is that he's a bit loose on my figure. Legs are thing, but he comes with this sword. Now, I'm not going to spoil anything, and I think I have heard exactly what this sword is called. However, I'm not going to get into it. Just going to say that that's a sword, and if you see the movie, then you'll know all about it. It's a bit bent, coming right out of the packaging, but heated up a little bit, and it should be fine. Nice sculpting on either side of this sword, so I'm interested to see how that's going to play out in the movie as well. Black Manta, man, he's pretty cool, man. You wouldn't want to mess with this dude. He's pretty ruthless. Anyways, head moves all around. It's on a ball joint, and it moves pretty well, except for the fact that you have to think it's got like a flying saucer type of head. So you're going to jam it into the back a little bit. You're going to not be able to move it too, you know, up and down, all that kind of stuff. Arms go up and down, but see what I mean by the tubes being a little bit of a hindrance because they are connected. I don't know if you're going to be really wanting to put his arm back like that, but, you know, he's got bicep swivel, single jointed elbows, and he has rotation at the wrist. A little bit of a wonky thing as well is that his little Wolverine spike thing going on, maybe Kane from Spider-Man, is that better? It's attached in a weird way. You also kind of have to heat it up and move it a little bit to get it straight, but you can't really, you know what I mean? Like, it's a weird way that it's positioned, so you can't get that, you know, that pose where he's putting it directly up like he's making a fist at you. He does have an ab crunch, wave swivel, all that kind of good stuff, and it works really, really well for what you want to do with this figure. Again, chunky thighs, but he does have thigh swivel right here, and it works pretty well. He also has double jointed knees, which is really cool. Check that out. Yeah, that works really well. You kind of have to maneuver it just a little bit. It's a little bit tight, joints on these things. And he does have ankle rock and pivot, so you can do all the crazy Aquaman poses when he's fighting him, all that good stuff. So rest assured, people, everyone who's, you know, oh, Multiverse, come on, man, like, let's start doing all this crazy stuff. Yeah, they're listening. And you got the you got his Nikes on the bottom with the DC Comics logo. That's pretty funny. Anyways, overall, I'm liking this figure. He does have a few issues where, I mean, I think he would have benefited a little bit more if he had paint on him, like maybe a little bit of a wash, or maybe blue highlights, something like that, other than just being black and red. I really, really like how they sculpted these, like jetpack, calf booster things, whatever you want to call that. So, overall, I'm digging him. Couple issues here and there, but for the most part, he's a pretty rocking figure, so I think you're going to like him on your shelf, and I think he's going to be a good folly to your Aquaman figures on the D12 as well. Just one of the other problems with this figure that I have had is that his legs are a little bit loose. So he's a little bit wonky to stand sometimes. See, the feet are, I think, the first ones to go, and then followed by his hips. So you kind of have to maneuver him a little bit. He's good to pose, not going to lie. But that's why I was kind of saying that, you know, when they are a little bit loose like that, it becomes a pain to kind of stand up. So just be on the lookout for that type of thing. Also, if you're wondering what the scale looks like, he fits in great with the rest of the other Aquaman movie figures so far, and he clocks in at just about under 6.5 inches tall. So he's a nice tall figure. You're going to have a great time messing around with this figure, posing him, and all that good stuff. So that's my review for the Mattel DC Multiverse Black Manta action figure. And again, special shout out and thank you to Mattel for sending these figures over for me to review. I very much appreciate it. And I hope that you dug this review. Make sure to hit the like button, make sure to subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you can find out more videos whenever I post them, just like this one. Also, let me know in the comments below what you guys think of this figure. Is it something you're going to be picking up? He's kind of hard to find right now. That might subside maybe in a few weeks, maybe more towards when the movie comes out, because I'm sure they'll be unloading product for everyone who wants to grab a Black Manta figure. Make sure you grab them all if you want to build the Trench Collect and Connect action figure. Thank you guys again for watching. And as always, drink some great coffee, eat some great food, but most importantly, find some fantastic action figures. And when you do, let me know what you found. I'll talk to you guys soon. Adios.